Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into the second game of the day here at the OCAA Men's Championship, coming to you live from Centennial Field. UTM Eagles, Sheridan Bruins, the final consolation match of the day. The winner of this game will go on to face Fleming College for the 5th and 6th place. That will be held tomorrow in and around 9 o'clock, so be sure to tune in for that. UTM Eagles and the Sheridan Bruins. The Bruins coming off that tough loss to the Golden Shields yesterday in penalty shootout. Evan Phillips slamming the door, forcing the Bruins to play in this consolation match today. The UT Mississauga Eagles, they suffered a loss to Algonquin, and they hung in there for a while, but the Thunder, the reigning champions, pulling away, and now they look to keep their season alive. It is a do or die. The winner will advance. The loser will go home. Starting lineups have been announced. Coin toss between two teams, and we look like we're about ready to go. The UTM Eagles in white, and the Sheridan Bruins in blue. We saw some fantastic play from both these teams yesterday. Still waiting for the Bruins to take the field. 2 45-minute halves, along with extra time at the end of each. Each of these teams equally matched with similar records coming out of their respective divisions. The Bruins, without question, want to capitalize on that close loss to Cambrian College yesterday. The Bruins will have first possession. Daniel Vossi in net for the Bruins, and Josh Bowman in net for the Eagles. The official signals that this game is good to go. Whistle should be coming in any second now. And here we go. The final consolation match of the day here at Centennial Field. Beautiful Friday. If you were tuning in with us yesterday, you would know that we were experiencing winds up to as high as 60 kilometers an hour, really making the game interesting. But today, we got sunshine. Winds are relatively low, and both teams ready to go at it, fighting to stay alive in this tournament. It'll be interesting to see which team shows more urgency throughout the game. Eddie DeBeer, notable player for the UTM Eagles. Now the Bruins looking to strike first. That ball out of play, but Bruins will maintain possession. So far, the Bruins just working down the right side of the field. Eagles look to clear. Jabison in the corner. He's going to try across, but that one not going to go through. And Bowman to clear. Boner, nope. That was to DeBeer, and he hands it off. He passes inside, back to Bonano. The lead pass. Up to Golmakani. Golmakani challenged by the keeper. There's a call on the field. And there will be a card. Here we see Golmakani chase that ball. Mishandled by Daniel Vossi, keeper for the Bruins. And we look to be setting up for a penalty kick. UTM in a commanding position to take the lead less than two minutes into this game. Golmakani. Golmakani puts it in the back of the net, and the UTM Eagles take a 1-0 lead over the Sheridan Bruins. Daniel Vossi awarded that yellow card for illegal action against Mohamed Golmakani, and he makes use of the penalty shot. 1-0. UTM Eagles. 3 minutes. And here we see the penalty kick. Left side, and he buries that one in the back. The Bruins find themselves down early, but there's still loads of a game to be played. Bruins being pressured in their own end. Sunjka gives it back to Vossi, and he's going to clear that. Eagles look to slow it down. Headed out by number 15. Some sloppy play in and off the throw-in. Now the Bruins look to gain control.
UTM Eagles
shove from behind.
Scored in the 3rd minute by number 2.
By number 15. Dimitrios Skogos. Excuse me, that was number 5. Kojo Awa with the illegal contact there. Bruins working up the left side of the field. And the Eagles in the corner. Contact. That is going to be Jamison, who's going to be called for the hold. Free kick for the Eagles. And they give it back to Bowman, and he's going to reset. Pressured by Kadu. Awa. He brings up the left side of the field. Misplay from Kojo Ahua. And Bruins will throw in. The Eagles with the give and go from number 2, Golmakani. Left side. And that's going to be taken back by Nicole Clark-Smith. Both teams looking to control the pace of the game. The Eagles, Andrew Kim can't quite control that pass. And now the Bruins come down the field.
Yellow card awarded to the Sheridan Bruins goalkeeper number 1, Daniel Vossi.
Eagles working left side. They're being pressed by the Bruins. Jabison getting his foot in there. And the Eagles turn it over, having trouble getting the ball out of their own end. Be thrown in by Lane Bohr. Jabison. He kicks that out. Esperance He cuts the middle. Esperance with a chance there, but he's stopped by this Eagles defense. Challenge. And the Eagles turn it over. Nanko. Into Richard Aramiha. Josh Bowman. Gonna snatch that up, and the Eagles look to get something going. 8 minutes into play, and the Eagles haven't really been able to generate an opportunity so far. Santu gonna move that back into defensive end. Bonanno on the right. DeBeer finds Andrew Kim, but he misplaced that. Bruins on the attack. Clark Smith. Big hit on Nicole Clark Smith. He's looking for a call, does not get it. And the Bruins and Eagles battling on the right side for possession. Kendrick Morales. He loses that.
Marcelo camera for. I'm just wondering.
DeBeer. He's going to slowly bring that up. He goes to Bonanno up the right side. One player to beat. And Vosi is going to beat him to it, and he's going to clear. Throw in for the Eagles. Whistle on the field. And there we see number 5, Kojo Awa, completely running over Nicole Clark Smith. Smith did not get the call. And now,
Yeah.
the official handing out yet another card. This one going against Nicole Clark Smith, apparently for talking back to the referee about the recently reviewed call. Now Vosi, he's going to clear that, but it chips Kojo Ahua. But the Bruins pushing up now. And number 7, Jabison, almost getting through, but Josh Bowman recovers, and he snags that. Here you see Jabison just forcing his way through the Eagles defense, but Josh Bowman quick to get up, and he's going to grab that before it can go through the net. Eddie DeBeer. He challenge. DeBeer. He's going to try heading that out. Jabison. Santu, gonna give it back to Bowman. Bowman, catching Rahal off guard. Santu, moving to the left. Back to Santu. Pawan Deep Sanhu. And now DeBeer, looking for an opening. Bonanno. Kojo. They get it inside to Gomakani. He's challenged, and he's going to bring it back. So far, the Eagles just working it in their own end, unable to find an opening. That was Nolan Anderson. He puts the lead pass, but that's no good. Out of play. Throw in for the Bruins. Eddie DeBeer. He puts that up. Gomakani and Julie and Bilkowski were there. But again, unable to corral that ball. Header off the throw-in. Despite the first goal via penalty shot, no team really controlling the field so far. Both the Eagles and Bruins have generated opportunities.
Oh, okay.
And here we have Pawan Deep Sanhu. Sanhu is going to give that back to Jamin Rahal. Defense moving up. We have DeBeer inside the Rahal. He's going to boogie. Andrew Kim. And his pass taken. Cleared by the Bruins. Eagles will reset. Bonanno. Press. Jabison. Following that ball, but it's going to be cleared by Bowman. Pawan deep with the cross to Golmakani, but he's whistled offside. Mohamed Golmakani with an opportunity to score, but a bit too far ahead of the play. And the linesman is going to book him for that. Clark Smith, he pushes that up. Moore. To Richard Emerwa. Shot coming in. And Bowman with the easy save. Jabison unable to convert with that. Go deep. Eddie DeBeer. And Rahal, he's got space. The chip inside. And Paul Bukowski misplays that. He had Bonanno on his right. Mishandles the play. And some sloppy ball movement from the Eagles. Bohr moves it up. Clark Smith, right side of the field. And the Bruins can't keep control of that ball. But it looks like it was off a member of the UTM Eagles. And there we see the shot. Easy save for Josh Bowman. But another shot on goal for these Bruins as they start to show their dominance on the field. And now the Bruins with an opportunity on the cross. It's Ope. Bowman looks at the header. And it's cleared out. Jabison. Weak pass to his teammate. And Kojo Ahua will clear that. Sunjika. Rahal. Nice give and go pass. Andrew Kim, though, leading that ball a bit too far. And Bohr is going to beat to him. Richard Amiwa. They're going to push it to the right side. Clark Smith. Unable to handle that. Throw in for the Bruins. Adam Boafa. Jabison. Number 16, Kendrick Morales on that shot. Coming down on his ankle funny. And he's walking a little slow, but seems to be okay. Rahal, back to Bohr. And the Eagles looking to set something up, but for now they'll throw in. The winners of this game go on to face Fleming College in the Consolation Finals tomorrow. Bright and early here at Centennial Field, 9 o'clock. Fleming overwhelmingly defeated the Niagara Knights 3-0 and looks to capture 5th place tomorrow. Which team will join them? So far it is looking to be the Bruins. Amayao. Gonna play that out. Andrew Kim. He's looking. And the Bruins dump that in. Shot coming in from number 3, Paul Bukowski. And an easy save for Daniel Vossi. UTM Eagles, excuse me, are winning 1-0 off that penalty kick, which was instigated by Daniel Voci, challenging number 3, Bukowski. So UTM in control of this game. Esperance, that's blocked. Battle in front of the box. Jefferson, to Morales, Richard Emewa. The Bruins working around. Jefferson. And there's a call on the play. It'll go against the Bruins, and the UTM Eagles will retain possession. Both teams going back and forth. Here we see Jabison challenging. And right there, you're going to see the call. So the Eagles look to put that in play. And they're going to cross it to Bohr. He's got Kim on his right. Bukowski to Kim. Bohr, lead pass. Bohr with a cross. It's going to be deflected off of Gio McDonald. And here we see another opportunity for the UTM Eagles, a corner. It'll be Paul Bukowski taking this. The cross is in from Bukowski, looks a little deep, header. Kim on the rebound, he can't handle it. And now Nicole Clark-Smith off to the races, Jabison on the left. They give it to Jabison crossfield. The cross in, Smith. And some contact on the play. That was number 20 for the Bruins, Ivica Sunchka. And he is down, tripped from behind. Here we see the cross. And right there, that was number 4, Lane Bohr. And now it looks like there will definitely be a free kick awarded to the Bruins. An opportunity to equalize. Right at the top of the box. Dangerous play here for the Eagles. It'll be Jabison, along with Esperance. Smith in the mix as well.
Oh, wow.
Along with Checham Kedu. And Jabison is going to chip that just over the net. And Josh Bowman will clear. Substitution coming in for the Bruins at the 20-minute mark. Number 8, Adam Boefo will be coming out. At number 3, Brandon Ledoucier coming in. Still 1-0 for this Eagles team off the penalty kick early in this game. Another substitution for the Bruins. Number 16, Kendrick Morales coming out. At number 9, Iko Vidokovic will be coming in. Richard Emewa, he turns that over. Mohamed Gomakani challenging Emewa. And the Bruins are going to dump that into their end. Lead pass from number 3, Bukowski, to Andrew Kim, and that's going to be too strong. And then you see a turnover from the Bruins. Eagles retain possession. Esperance to Bohr. Esperance being challenged by number 9, Vidokovic. And right there, you see Nicole Clark-Smith heading to the net. Some contact, no call. Pass for Andrew Kim, intercepted by Ivica Sunjic. Lane Bohr, he's gonna cross. Kim with the cross to Bukowski, that's not gonna get through. And Daniel Vosi will pick it up. Andrew Kim with the cross. If that had gotten through, we could be possibly looking at a 2-0 lead for this UTM Eagle squad. Bohr with a good defense. He challenges Bichelik. Rahal. Pawan deep. That in the air. Bichelik. He maneuvers his way to middle field. And that is a clean challenge from Kojo Ahua. Komakani manages to wiggle his way around the defense. Ahua. Unable to keep control. But the Eagles do retain possession. And there we see Nicole Clark-Smith chasing down the loose ball in front of the net. Josh Bowman saving the day with that. We've had a few incidences with loose balls in the box. The first resulted in a free kick, which has put this Eagle squad up 1-0, and that very well could have been the same. Kim and Bohr challenging Jabison. Contact. Jabison looking for the call. Ball awarded to the Eagles. But number 4, Blaine Bohr, he is down. And here you see the challenge coming in from the 2 Eagles. And Bohr hitting the ground hard. But he's up. Kojo. He misplaced that, and last touch off of Kojo. Good challenge from Ivica Sunka. And we'll see. He will clear. 24-minute mark. Still 1-0 Eagles. Scramble midfield. Jefferson. And here come the Bruins. Miscommunication there. Liam Bohr challenges. Number 11, Nanko. Rahal, he's going to let that fly out. Throw in for the Eagles. And here, just a replay from a while ago. The Bruins' best chance so far to score, that was Jabison just chipping over the free kick from the top of the box. There you see Volkowski almost getting a foot on that. Late goal kick from Vosi. Headed out by Dimitros Gogos. Throw in for the Bruins. Bohr, he throws it in. Jabison with the header. And Tabir, along with Cujo, they're gonna push that out, but back inside. And Jabison offside. Bowano, unable to control that. And here you see the replay. It was either Jabison or number 15, Richard Amiwa, who were offside. Just jumped in the flow of that offensive possession. Cujo, the header. Nanko. Back and forth we go. Some words being exchanged between number 15, Richard Ajua, and number 5 for the Eagles, Kojo Awa. And right there you see Kojo getting aggressive over the back of Richard. And after some words being exchanged between the two. The call will go against Richard. Excuse me, the call will go against the Eagles, number 5, Kojo Awa. And Nanko will take the kick. Bruins still down. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. That cross in. Dumped out by Andrew Kim. Michelic. Oh, some contact there between Kim and Namco. Namco retains possession. Vidokovic. Michelic. Michelic, he's got some room. Michelic with the move. He crosses it in. And it's up in the air. Josh Bowman with the catch. Number 9. Bowman. Gonna get the outside to Bonanno. He'll clear. Kim. Javison. He controls it at midfield. They go far right. The Bruins have some room, but that pass from Chetran Kedu not going to get through. Just a correction on the field. The keeper for the Eagles right now is Jacob Monaco. So Jacob Monaco is the current goalkeeper in for the University of Toronto Mississauga Eagles. DeBeer, he's going to launch that upfield. Amewa, and he gives that to Yambor. Taken by Nicole Clark-Smith. Here come the Bruins. Javison in front, and Nicole Clark-Smith gonna shoot that wide. Nicole Clark-Smith making some plays happen, stripping the defense. He had Javison in front. And here's that replay again with Javison in front. Nicole goes for it and blows it long left. So the Bruins with another opportunity, but unable to get the equalizer. Bukowski, he takes that down the left side, challenging Ikovic. So Bukowski losing a challenge against Ivica Sunjka. Paul Clark-Smith missing that header. It's put back by Dimitrios Gogos. Bukowski fighting Amewa, and Bukowski taking out Andrew Amewa. No call on that play. Chacham Kedo will move that up to Nicole Clark-Smith. And another contact. And here you see Bukowski take out Richard Amewa. No call on that play. But Nicole Clark-Smith does draw the foul, and the free kick will be given to the Bruins. Number 4, Lane Bohr with a crossing. Andrew Kim, he gets the lead pass. And Nanko will give that to his keeper, we'll see, and he will clear. But Andrew Kim, just a little slow behind the play. Number Hall. That finds its way to Bukowski. Bukowski fighting with Nanko, he loses. That pass to Javison, off the mark. Bonanno. And that pass from Richard intercepted. Andrew Kim, he was inside. Cujo, contact. And no call. Cujo, Awa looking for the call. But that goes out off of the UTM Eagles and the Bruins with the kick. Andrew Kim. Here's the replay with Richard Amewa. The contact coming in from Lane Bohr. But Cujo not going to get the call. Richard Emewa. Excuse me, McCall Clark-Smith. He is challenged by Julian Bonanno. Throw in. Michelik.
5 minutes. I like a couple minutes.
To Emewa. Slowing the pace of the game down.
Yellow card awarded to the UTM Eagles, number 3, Paul Balkowski.
And there you see Paul Balkowski.
Sorry, Taylor, you called me?
Paul Balkowski will be given a yellow for the challenge on Richard Emewa. The challenge before the one we saw where Nicole Clark-Smith went down. Javison inside, and it's going to be just wide. Nicole Clark-Smith with a fantastic pass by number 7 for the Bruins. Jonathan Javison just too wide of the net, and Jacob Monaco will clear. Just to clarify, once again, the keeper for the Eagles is Jacob Monaco, not Josh Bowman. Chaitram Kidu. Now here you see Jabison. Nicole Clark-Smith, you can see the frustration there. Eddie DeBeer. He's going to clear that. And Balkowski challenging Boer. They managed to find Le Dussier. 33-minute mark in the game. UTM leads 1-0. Vidokovic. He chips that in. Bowman will run in and snag that. Another possible opportunity for these Bruins, but still unable to capitalize and find the equalizer. Jonathan Javison challenging. Ball awarded to the Eagles. That was Nolan Anderson. Some action on the left side of the field. That's Gomakani. Gomakani going through a number of players, and he'll draw the foul on Richard Emewa for the free kick. Gomakani fighting his way against Lane Boer. And then drawing the foul, there you see, on Richard Emewa. This will be a free kick for UTM, possible scoring opportunity. Crosses in. And no, a bit too strong. Daniel Vossi will clear that. Javison and Nicole Clark-Smith. Smith on the left side, he has room. Smith with the cross. And that shot going to go high over the crossbar. Jacob Monaco will put it in. But Nicole Clark-Smith trying to get in on the action. Puts up his first shot of the game. Womakani. He tries putting it up. And Liam Boer gives it back to his keeper. You saw that give and go between Bukowski and Gomakani. Working the left side of the field. Cujo misplays that ball. So far, no real change throughout the first 35 minutes of the game. Penalty kick coming from the contact of the Bruins. Daniel Vossi led to a penalty kick, and the UTM Eagles still lead 1-0. Ivica. Javison. Michelik. He's going to try crossing that. That's going to be intercepted by Nolan Anderson. Anderson. Bukowski. Challenged by Boer. Back and forth, these two teams are going, but no real scoring opportunities so far. Following this game, which is the final of the consolation matches today, we move into our winners matches. The Fanshawe Falcons going up against the undefeated Humber Hawks, and the defending champions, the Algonquin Thunder, will face the Cambrian Golden Shields. arguably the Sheridan Bruins should be the ones in that winner's match. They had a 2-1 lead moving into the final 4 minutes of extra time. And there we see a possible header from the Bruins, but Josh Bowman there, and that's just gonna go wide. The header coming in for number 20, Ivica Sunjka. He has been active on the defensive end and almost putting in his first for the equalizer. Monaco clears. That was Ludissier. Orr and Jabison on the left side. Call and possession awarded to the Bruins. And ball taken away by Pawan Deep, who tries clearing it to Gomacani. Julian Bonanno challenging Bilchek. And a whistle on the field, call against the Eagles. Excuse me, call against the Bruins. And a free kick awarded to the Eagles. It will be number 4, Julian Bonanen. So there you see number 2, Mohamed Gomacani getting into it with number 9, Iko Vidokovic. And the call given. And now the cross in, and that's going to be played out by Sunjka. Demetrius Gogos, he maintains possession. Michelik, he strips him. And Nicole Clark-Smith with a fantastic move. And the lead pass to Jabison, but he's going to be called offside. Jonathan Jabison. Him and Andrew Emewa have been called for a few offsides now. Some possible chances gone to waste. Jonathan Jabison. Oh, he's got space. And they give it to Vidokovic in the corner. Vidokovic, he moves to the right side. They got him in front. Nicole Clark-Smith squares it up. And that's gonna go long. Nicole Clark-Smith squared up with the keeper. And he's gonna put that high and wide. Off of the rebound from Vidokovic. Pawan Deep set that right up for Smith. And he blasts that one way high. Battle for possession happening on the left side right now. "40 minutes into the first half. 5 minutes to go in regulation time. And approximately 1, possibly 2 minutes of extra time. Pawan Deep, he goes for that, but that's taken away by Richard Emewa. Emewa, Smith on his left. He puts that in for Jabison. Jabison trying to chase it down, and he keeps it alive. So Jabison keeping this possession alive. The cross coming in for the Bruins. Vidokovic. And it looks like a late whistle on a handball. And there we see right there Vidokovic, his hand swiping the ball. There's either that or the hold on Mohamed Gomacani. So that is Dimitrios Gogos, and he'll cross that in. Looking for number 3, Bukowski. Andrew Kim, he tries to get to Bukowski. Mohamed challenging Michelik. Bonanno. And Monaco will clear. Richard Amerwa taking on 3 defenders. No call on the play. Amerwa still down. And here come the Eagles. Bonanno, the cross inside. Andrew Kim is there. And that's going to be played out by number 5, Chechem Kedo. Amerwa still down. He's up now. But play still continuing to go on. And looks like Jabison battling middle field. That'll be a hold on Jabison for number 4. Julian Bonanno. Excuse me, number 15, Nolan Anderson. Free kick for the Bruins. Bruins starting to generate opportunities, but still 1-0 first half. Chachim Keto. Jabison. Jabison getting around Anderson. Jabison going to the corner. Here comes the cross. Cross inside, but Chelik is there. It's going to be cleared out by the Eagles. And now, Richard Amawa. Bichelik trying to make his way inside. Bichelik fighting through. And Bichelik, that's easily going to be taken away by Julian Bonanno. And now back the other way. Bukowski chasing it down. Bukowski, contact with Nanko. And Nanko will win the battle with Bukowski. And the Bruins reset. Both these teams giving it their all to close out the half. Vikovic to Jabison. Jabison's inside. He's got numbers. Vikovic! And that is blocked by the defenseman. Andrew Kim. He'll give it to Mohammed. Kim with Bukowski. The lead pass to Bukowski. Bukowski. Nanko to beat. And Bukowski not able to beat his defender. Gonna try for a left. Here we see that replay. There you see Vidokovic with essentially a wide open net, and he is blocked by the defender. Cujo. Scramble for possession. Midfield. Lead inside to Andrew Kim. Kim colliding with Vossi. And Daniel Vossi will punch it out. Another opportunity for these Eagles to close out the half. Approaching the 45-minute mark, roughly 30 seconds. Contact, middle field, Nicole Clark-Smith tripped by DeBear. That will be awarded a free kick. No card given. And there you see Kim going at Vossi, trying to get that second goal for the Eagles. Now, Jonathan Jabison, challenged by Rahal. Jabison putting on the moves. Inside to Nicole. Smith, he crosses it in. And it's kicked out by Bukowski. Nicole Clark-Smith almost equalizing this game. 45 minutes. Extra time in the hands of the keeper. Bruins still pushing. Throw in for the Bruins. And here you see Jabison, the fantastic pass inside. Smith generates the opening, but it's going to be cleared. And a fantastic opportunity for the Bruins, but still no equalizer in the first half. Nicole Clark-Smith doing all things for his team here in this game. And that's going to be cleared. Andrew Kim going to lose possession to Nanko. And Sunjka bringing it up. Smith, he's going to misplay that. Bonanno. That's a Kim. And that'll be the first half. An exciting last few minutes here in the men's OCAA championship final consolation game between the UFT and Mississauga Eagles and the Sheridan Bruins. After one, Eagles lead 1-0 off the penalty shot. We'll be back in a moment. 45 minutes of action still to play here at Centennial Field. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half of action here at this men's OCAA game featuring the U of T Mississauga Eagles and the Sheridan Bruins. The fight for survival. One of these teams will be going home today. The other will advance to go play Fleming College in the Consolation Finals for 5th and 6th place. Currently, the U of T Mississauga Eagles up 1-0 off the penalty kick in the first 5 minutes of the game. Other than that, we are scoreless. Neither team controlling the field in dominant fashion so far, but the Bruins desperately need a goal if they hope to keep their dreams of moving along alive. Following this game at 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock, we have our winners matches. The Fanshawe Falcons go up against the undefeated Humber Hawks, and the defending champs, the Algonquin Thunder, go up against the Cambrian Golden Shields. And here, the UTM Eagles look to strike. They got Andrew Kim, but that pass intercepted by Ivica Sunjka. And Fossey will throw it out. Possible opportunity there. Kim had Javison with them on the right. Excuse me, he had number 5, Kojo Aua on the right. Bruins looked across. Nikhil Clark-Smith, he gets out of the way of that. Lebor, his pass intercepted. And now the Bruins look to just slow it down. That cross inside. Number 3, Brandon Lejussier, fighting for that. He came out of nowhere, surprising the Eagles defense. Bohr with the cross. That's going to hit off Vidokovic. Still a scramble for the ball. Lejussier outside. And now the Eagles will get the ball under control. Mohamed Gomakani, and he is stopped by Andrew Amewa. We have an injury on the field at the moment. I believe that's Andrew Kim. He is down after that last challenge. Here's a replay of what happened. There's Kim, and it looks like he took a shoulder unexpectedly for number 15, Richard Amewa. So I hope he's okay. If we look at that again, we can see that it was a hit from behind. Andrew Kim, not expecting that. There's a different angle. And right there you see Richard Amewa come from behind, hitting Andrew Kim almost what it seems to be an elbow to the head. So Kim down on the ground. Not moving so far. So this will definitely result in some extra time at the end of regulation, which will be beneficial to the Bruins, who still trail 1-0. Now Kim, hopefully this is not an injury that could possibly put him out of tomorrow's game against Fleming College if they do in fact come out with the victory here. Kim been an active participant on both the offense and defense, working that left side of the field very well. So here we see it again. And there it is. Kim concentrated on Mohamed Gomakani, his teammate, looking for the lead pass. And Andrew Amewa coming to challenge Gomakani. Seems to have run in, possibly with an elbow, into Andrew Kim. Kim still down, and we are likely to see somebody come in and take his place. Trainers still looking at Kim, who has been down for quite some time. Now these UTM Eagles, despite going 2-5, 2 wins, 5 losses, and 3 ties in the regular season, they did beat a Mohawks team that was expected to win against these UTM Eagles, and only lost to Algonquin 2-0 in the later stages of the game. So this UMT Eagles team, capable of going far. And Kim is up now. And this will result in a numerous amount of minutes at the end of regulation. So Andrew Kim, he's up. So Kim being taken off the field. Injury as unknown to us, but he's pointing to his neck at the moment. So it could be a possible neck injury, perhaps a concussion. Unaware at the moment. Beautiful day here at Centennial Field. Much better than our Thursday OCAA championship day yesterday, where we had winds up to as high as 60 kilometers an hour, and in the later stages, temperatures dropping down to 4-3 degrees. We only had a high of 8 yesterday. Much better today for these consolation and winners matches. So now Kim taken off the field. He'll be looked at, and we are back in play. Rahal. Tenanko. Excuse me. That's number 11, Gio McDonald. Gio McDonald will be coming in the game for Andrew Kim. And that cross, play before the whistle, play will be reset. The Bruins looking to take this slow. Yampor and Sunjuku go back and forth. Vidokovic. Laducier. Vidokovic. He's going to the corner. He can't keep that alive. Bit too strong a pass from Laducier. And Jacob Monaco will take the kick. Monaco having a good game so far. No goals allowed. And there have been many Bruins opportunities where they could have put this one away. Some weak passes in front of the Eagles box. Bruins looking to capitalize. Pawan deep. That pass to Rahal is a little long. Vidokovic. He's got it on the left side. Vidokovic looking to make something happen. And Eddie DeBear is going to look and send that out. Bruins will retain possession, but they have been forced out of the box. Good defense from the Eagles. So the Bruins gonna bring it back to their own end. Volkowski. And now Richard Imowa moving it up. Here comes the cross in. They try to get into Laducier. Vidokovic. He's trying to find space. Vidokovic to the corner. And he's just outnumbered by too many Bruins. That was Nolan Anderson. Golmakani. Lead pass to Paul Bukowski, but that just goes a little long. And Lane Bohr will throw that in to Nicole Clark-Smith. Vidokovic and Nolan Anderson going at it. Going from the side. Inside the box now, ball up in the air. Shot coming in. And that is going to be offside, called against Jonathan Jefferson. Possible opportunity, while it was messy, for those Sheridan Bruins. And now the Eagles bringing it out. Golmakani. And Nolan Anderson not able to keep that in play. And Bohr going to try and throw that in. The Chacham Keto. A call on the contact there. Free kick for the Bruins. Bruins starting to push back. Let us see if they can generate an opportunity to equalize this game. That is Sunjka. And that's going to be headed out by DeBear. Taken up by Bukowski. He's going to force that out. Bukowski getting a little physical with Richard Emewa. Here you see Bukowski challenging Richard Emewa. That ball resulting in a throw-in. Bichelek going through multiple defenders, and he's going to draw the call on that. Another free kick for the Bruins. They are inching closer and closer to the box of the Eagles. There you see Bichelek drawing illegal contact. Here's the cross in. Nicole Smith is there. What a save from Jacob Monaco. Nicole Clark-Smith, the Central Rookie of the Year, given a golden opportunity. And Jacob Monaco closes the door. Another opportunity for the Bruins. Jonathan Jabison is going to give it a go from the corner. And that one is going to go out. Nicole Clark-Smith absolutely robbed by Jacob Monaco. And you're going to hope that one doesn't keep it awake at night if, in fact, these Bruins do not get the win. Vidokovic is going to give it to Richard Emewa. Challenged by Bukowski. Excuse me, that challenge was from number 2, Golmakani. And he's going to force Emewa back into their own end. Vidokovic. And number 5, Cujo with the contact. There's going to be a call on that play. Chitram Kedu. Excuse me, number 5, Kojo Awa for the Eagles coming in. And there's going to be contact on that play. And the call going against either Richard Amawa or number 5, Kojo Awa. In fact, this call might be going against Richard Amawa of the Bruins. And now we're going to be seeing a free kick for the UTM Eagles. Gio McDonald. DeBear. Rahal. And Golmakani in the box with them. But no good, and Vosi will throw that out.
Yellow card awarded to the Sheridan Bruins. Number 15, Richard Amia.
So Richard Amawa given a yellow for that challenge. So that late whistle. And this time the call goes against the Eagles. Julian Bonanno. Julian Bonanno, as you see right here, on Jonathan Jabison. Bonanno not happy with the call. And Jabison is going to cross that, and it's going to be ticked out by Jacob Monaco, the keeper for the U of T Mississauga Eagles, coming up big in the last few minutes, stopping a number of Bruins' chances, and they maintain the 1-0 lead. Another cross incoming. Bruins will have another chance to capitalize. And there comes that crossing from Bichelik. And it's going to be headed out by DeBear. Nicole Clark-Smith trying to get a header in there. And that one going wide.
It's hot.
Bruins pressuring the Eagles. Nolan Anderson. That's challenged by Brandon Lejussier. Komokani to Rahal. He's going to lead that to Anderson, but Anderson not able to beat number 20, Ivica Sunjic. Anderson battling. Anderson can't quite keep it in play, and it will be a goal kick for the Bruins. Substitution incoming. Number 5, Chetram Kedu will be coming out at number 16. Kendrick Morales will be coming back in the game. The substitution was made earlier on in the first half. So Kendrick Morales will now take the field once again. Goal kick. Ivica. The cross from Morales inside, and that's going to be picked up by Jacob Monaco. He was looking for Ivica Sunjic. Bringing that ball up from the mid. Now Jonathan Jabison, league all-star. Challenging that pass. Nanko Bichelik. Bichelik tries the lead pass inside. It's going to be blocked by Pawan Deep. And that will be foul called against. Called against Bruin for holding on Pawan Deep. There you see it. That goes against Vidokovic. And the free kick coming in from Dimitrios Gogos. Taking his teammate right in the back of the head, and we have a second foul on the field.
What the fuck happened?
2 Bruins down. That happened in the blink of an eye. Dimitrios Gogos on the free kick absolutely nailed. Dimitrios Gogos
I never seen that. I seen the guy get kicked in the head.
absolutely nailed his teammate. We have 2 Eagles down. On the field, the first. So here you see the second injury right here. And number 17 for the Bruins, Bichelik absolutely runs over. Looked to be Paul Bukowski. Bukowski still down. Now that did look like Pawan Deep Sandhood, who was nailed in the back of the head by his teammate Dimitrios Gogos on the free kick. So he seems to be all right. And now Bukowski walking after being challenged by number 17, Joseph Bichelik. So there you see Bichelik come from behind. And yes, it was Paul Bukowski. And Bukowski gonna need to go and get checked out before further approval to play. And he is good to go. So a scare for the University of Toronto Mississauga Eagles as two of their players go down, one by injury and the other by miscommunication. Thankfully, both players all right and ready to go. That will be added after regulation. And here you see Mohamed Gomakani, as well as Nolan Anderson. They challenge. Anderson, the sliding tackle. And Anderson fighting. He keeps it alive. Anderson fighting off Leticier. And then Vidokovic keeping that play alive. And it looks like a card is out for number 9 for the Bruins, Iko Vidokovic. And free kick for the Eagles, number 15, Demetrius Gogos. Let's just hope he doesn't hit another teammate in the back of the head this time. So Demetrius Gogos with the kick in. 66 minutes in. Demetrius Gogos inside. And number 5, Kojo Ahua, he's going to cross that just left. Still in play. Bukowski in the corner. Bukowski going to keep the ball alive in U of T Mississauga Eagle hands.
Yellow card awarded to Sheridan Bruins, number 9, Iko Vidokovic.
They try throwing it into Kojo, and that's going to go off of the Bruins, number 15, Richard Amawa. And now, the Eagles with an opportunity. The cross comes in, and it's headed back out by number 13, Sheldon Rogers. So it'll be another throw-in. Gio McDonald will throw. He's got the bear. Bukowski. They throw that in deep, and Rogers will head it out again, but incoming, Nolan Anderson. He looks for a shot. Nolan Anderson puts in the second for the University of Toronto Mississauga Eagles. Off the rebound, coming out of nowhere. Nolan Anderson with a fantastic play. And we have a replay coming up of that fantastic play. Here you see the throw in. Anderson coming off the rebound. And he beats Daniel Vosi. A phenomenal goal from Nolan Anderson.
Scored in the 68th minute by number 12, Nolan Anderson.
Fantastic play from Anderson. The hustle play, gotta love it. And now the Sheridan Bruins. Now we have another replay coming on, because number 3, Brandon Leducier, seems to be having some problem with his ankle. And there you see that replay from Nolan Anderson, top right. Right in the face of this defender. Now Leducier, he's going to be checked out on the side. Can look to expect about 3 to 4 minutes, possibly even 5 minutes when we hit the end of regulation. Now the Bruins find themselves in a real hole now, down 2-0. They're going to need to step their game up immediately. Nicole Clark-Smith, rookie Central Rookie of the Year in the Central Division, as well as Jonathan Jabison, League All-Star. They're going to look to those 2 players to generate some opportunities. Ian Boer. And now we have a card coming out. Yellow card awarded for that last challenge. Not quite sure who it was given to, but it looked as if it was number 8, Pawandeep Sanhu. We'll have more on that in just a second. Now, Sunjka, he's gonna cross that in. Sheldon Rogers challenges, and Vidokovic will take it back out. Bichelik He tries getting to Nicole Clark-Smith. McDonald. Fighting Nanko. Rogers to Smith. Bichelik with the cross in. And the header, fantastic save from Jacob Monaco. Making 2 phenomenal saves to keep this game 2-0. Jacob Monaco denying Kendrick Morales at the net.
Number 5, Kojo Awua.
So that is actually not number 8, Pawandi Sanu, but is going to go against number 5, Kojo Awuha, that prior yellow card for talking to the referee. But how about Jacob Monaco? Making 2 fantastic saves, denying number 16, Kendrick Morales, with the header, and then getting the rebound. This game should very well be tighter than it is. Nicole Clark-Smith, Gear of the Year in the Central Division, with the cross. Now looking for last touch on the Eagles. And number 4, Julian Bonanno, not happy with the call. But nonetheless, it will be a corner. And here's Jamison. Corner kick. And that one is just skimming the cross. I believe it was last touched by Jacob Monaco. So we will be looking at another corner. Here it comes again. That one going right across the crossbar. And last touch for sure by an Eagle. And here comes the next cross in front. Gonna be headed up by Bonanno. And Sanhu. He plays it out. Gio McDonald gonna track that down. And Daniel Vossi, keeper for the Bruins, going to clear that back into the Eagle zone. Eddie DeBear. He tries clearing it. Vidokovic. Clean tackle from number 8, Pawandi Sanhu. And now Gio McDonald, no call. He winds up. Fantastic save from Daniel Vossi. Gio McDonald. Here's a look at it again. Gio McDonald, he gets free. And he winds that one up. And a fantastic save from the Bruins keeper, Sheldon Rogers. Adam Boafo. Inside to Javison. Bichelik. Bichelik with the shot. And that one's going to go wide. Number 17, Joseph Bichelik. And there seems on Bichelik's shot, there was in fact contact. So now the Bruins desperately need to get on the board. The cross is in, it's a little bit low, and Kendrick Morales with a shot. And that's gonna be deflected. He's looking for a handball, but he's not gonna get it.
Thank you.
Another kick for the Bruins. Kendrick Morales denied 2 times now. So another crossing coming in. Morales missing the bicycle. And number 4, Lane Bohr, gonna fire that high and wide from the top of the box. Substitutions coming in. Number 17 for the Bruins, Joseph Bichelik will be coming out. And number 12, Jordan Hale, will be taking his position. Jacob Monaco crosses that. Kojo. He puts that up the field. Here come the Eagles. Ball given to Vossi, and he's going to clear that. Shunjka. Denanko. Jabison. No correction, not Jabison. That is Vidokovic. Morales back to Nanko. Vidokovic. He tries punching that through, bounces around her players a few times, and ends up back with the Bruins. And now Nicole Smith goes down on a challenge. And there will be a call for that. Here we see Nicole Clark-Smith challenge this loose ball. And here it is. And he goes down. So now they are awarded the free kick. 75 minutes into play. Bruins desperately need a goal. Down 2-0. 15 minutes to go. The cross is in. And that is going to be caught by Jacob Monaco. He's been having a sensational game. Taken right back by the Bruins. Adam Buefo, and Nolan Anderson. Saved by Gomakani, and Anderson will clear. Bukowski, and he's going to be stripped by Sheldon Rogers. Foul from Bukowski. Sunchka, moving that over to Nanko. Sunchka to Rogers. Sheldon Rogers is going to chop that in, but nobody in sight to play it. And Jacob Monaco will once again clear for the Eagles. Gio McDonald going to chase that down, and the keeper will move it to Lane Bohr. Rahal. Gomakani. McDonald. He's going to lose that, taken by Vidokovic. Morales. Contact with no call. Gomakani, he gets free. He's got Kojo in front of him. But no, Kojo, with a sense that he was offside, gives up on the play. Adam Buefo. Lead pass to Jamison. He's looking for somebody. Jamison looking to find some space. He tries to give it to Smith, and that's going to be cleared. McDonald and Mohamed Gomakani. Gomakani breaks free. Injury on the field, and then Vidokovic with the foul on Gomakani. That was Lane Bohr for the Bruins, who went down. And there you see Vidokovic drawing the penalty. Gomakani in the corner. He keeps that in play. Nolan Anderson, possibly looking for his second of the day. He's going to cross that, and Nanko will play it out. Pass to Nicole Clark-Smith. That's way long. And Andy DeBear will throw in. Approaching the 80-minute mark. These Bruins running out of time, down 2-0. Off the goals of Paul Bukowski, and Nolan Anderson. Substitutions coming in. Number 9, Vidokovic of the Bruins will go out. Number 14, Sudin Esperance will come back in. Monaco to Gogos. Dimitrios Gogos. Saved by Gomakani. Kojo, he tries getting that up to Dimitrios Gogos. Sumska, he's going for the cross there. Kendrick Morales, he's got no shot with that one. Jacob Monaco comes out of the keep to play it. Cross. And the Bruins forced to reset. Esperance. Adam Buefo. Buefo. Guarded by Gogos. Buefo with the cross. And that's Javison with the header, but no good. Stopped by Jacob Monaco. Challenge, far right side of the field. And that was Bukowski going down. Eddie DeBear. He will take the free kick. And Sunchka will play it. Bruins slowing his pace down. Still have 10 minutes to go. And now that pass for Esperance intended for Buefo. Javison comes back in and regains possession. Smith trying to control it. Somehow the ball gets through. Esperance blocked by Gogos. And the Eagles give it to Kojo. Give and go. Kojo, lead pass. That one coming out the foot the wrong way. And Vosi will snag that up. Donald, he'll chase that out of bounds. And McDonald challenging number 12, Jordan Hale. Sunchka, and he'll give it to Boer. Buefo. Buefo. Unable to handle that. Here's Sheldon Rogers. Sheldon Rogers with the shot. Easy save once again by Jacob Monaco. And Monaco will clear. He's having a sensational game. The Bruins unable to get a goal to go. This is a team that has averaged 2 goals a game throughout the regular season. And another substitution coming in for the Bruins. Number 4, Lane Abor will come out at number 15. Richard Amewa will be back in the game. Sheldon Rogers. Nicole Clark-Smith. He loads that one up. And that's going to be far right. Nicole Clark-Smith looking to get something done on the offensive end. And another substitution coming in for the Bruins. This one looks to be Sheldon Rogers. A little premature, though. He must wait till the play is over. That's Buefo. Guarded by Gogos. Buefo trying to go through the legs of Gogos. Stopped by Nolan Anderson. Gomakani. He gets loose. Gomakani putting on the moves. Beating Nanko. Gomakani taking it coast to coast. But he's going to be stripped by Namco in the Bruins' end. Last touch Bruins. Eagles will throw in. Kojo. Rahal. That's Puandeep Santu. Bukowski inside the cross to Bukowski. And number 5 for the Eagles. Kojo Awa makes this a 3-0 game from the cross from number 3, Paul Bukowski. Here we see a replay of Bukowski into Kojo. And Daniel Vosi, the keeper for the Bruins. No chance whatsoever there. 3-0 game. This is all but said and done, ladies and gentlemen. And another substitution. Number 5, Trichem Keto. Coming back in for number 13, Sheldon Rogers.
Scored by number 5, Kojo Aua.
Buefo. Richard Amewa. Excuse me, that was Nicole Clark-Smith. Smith will draw the contact. Anderson. He gets that to McDonald. McDonald He's got Anderson on his left. Gomakani as well. A little shove from Namco, but he breaks up the play. And Buefo will bring it the other way. Bruins now need a miracle. 3 goals, less than 5 minutes to go. Namco. And that's going to be dumped out by Dimitrios Gogos. Esperance. And the call, Clark Smith. Called offside. And here's one more time from a different angle. Balkowski. Exceptional cross to Kojo Ahua, who puts in his first of the day, giving this team a 3-0 lead over the Sheridan Bruins. Komokani. He tries to find McDonald. Balkowski challenges as well. Morales. He gets control of it. Lead pass to Jabison, but he's called offside. Jonathan Jabison. And that is actually a questionable call. But Jabison ruled offside. League All-Star held silent in this game so far. Scramble for possession. And some contact, but they play on. Buefo. And now Nolan Anderson. Rahal. He tries chipping that to Mohamed Gomakali. Sunchka. And Sunchka is given a red card for an elbow on number 2, Mohamed Gomakani. And number 20, Ivica Sunchka having some words for the official. The card was given for an elbow to the face of Mohamed Gomakani, who was trailing the play. And there we see the elbow to the face of Mohamed Gomakani. And it will be number 3, Paul Bukowski, who will take this. And that's going to make it 4-0 for the U of T Mississauga Eagles. This game, but said and done, people. 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes in regulation. Ivica Sunchka ejected. And here we see, if it already wasn't done, this will definitely do it.
UTM Eagles goal scored in the 88th minute by number 3, Paul Balkowski. Red card awarded to the Sheridan Bruins, number 20, Ivica Sunchka.
Buefo on the right. And the Bruins will play on, but this game, all but said and done. Contact on the right side of the field. Kendrick Morales not going to get the call. And then we see the aftermath of the red card. Ivica Sunchka in the face of the official. And now, contact on this play. Kendrick Morales not happy with the linesman official. And a yellow card given to him for disagreeing with the call. And you can see the frustration on this Bruins team. Here we see Morales with the challenge on Dimitrios Gogos. And he's given a yellow for talking back to the linesman. be a cross in from Nolan Anderson. Played by Nanko. Richard Amerwa. Richard Amerwa bringing it down the right side. Possession remains in the hands of the Bruins. And we have now gone to extra time. Jabison trying to get something done. And that is Jacob Monaco with another save this game, keeping the Sheridan Bruins to no goals in this second consolation game.
Number 16, Kendrick Morales.
Now the Bruins fighting to get any last opportunity they can, but this game all but said and done. Foul on the play. Eagles will kick. After this game, 3 o'clock sharp, the winners matches will commence. The Fanshawe Falcons go up against the Humber Hawks, and the Algonquin Thunder go up against the Cambrian Golden Shields at 6 o'clock. Be sure to stay around for those. The two winners of those games will move on to play in the finals for the provincial title. And the winner of this game will now move on to play the Fleming Knights for 5th and 6th place. Now this game should all be said and done. Extra time has been going on for quite some time. Last opportunity for the Bruins to get something on the board. Jabison. He gives it to Richard Amerwa. Esperance. Scramble for possession. Jabison. He'll take it back around. Jabison bring it down the left side. The cross in, and that will be saved by Jacob Monaco. Number 12, Jordan Hale in front for that rebound. There seems to be a call on the play. And another yellow card given out by the official. And that yellow card, not quite sure which player we'll get back to in a second, but that yellow card given to the University of Mississauga Eagles. And Nanko for the Sheridan Bruins on the penalty kick will get themselves on the board. 1-4. And there it is. Ian Nanko, number 11. Foul against the Bruins.
Sheridan Bruins goal scored in extra time by number 11, Paul Manchisi.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Got him.
And more cards being given out in this game. All in the 9th minute. And a big hit from keeper Daniel Vossi. And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. The UTM Eagles defeat the Sheridan Bruins 4-1 in this second consolation match. And that card going against
Kojo Oua.
number 5.
Yellow card awarded to Sheridan Bruins, number 15, Richard Amia.
That will go against number
Now
15.
disqualifying yellow card.
The yellow to number 15 of the Bruins. But this game, all but said and done. Your winner, as mentioned before, the UTM Eagles. They go on to beat the Sheridan Bruins, and they will be playing the Fleming Knights tomorrow for the 5th and 6th place in the Consolation Final. The Sheridan Bruins, who lost in a heartbreaker to the Golden Shields yesterday in shootout, will be going home. A dominant performance on behalf of the UTM Eagles. Jacob Monaco, sensational in his performance, allowing only 1 goal on shootout. And that is the tale of the tape right there, ladies and gentlemen. And there you hear it. Jonathan Jabison named the player of the game for the Bruins. And the player of the game for the UFT Mississauga Eagles is Kojo Ahua, number 5. And that will do it for our consolation games here, ladies and gentlemen. 3 o'clock, Fanshawe, Humber, and the winner of that will go on to play in the final against the winner of Algonquin and Cambrian. Be sure to stick around for those. Possible interview with the coach or coaching staff of the winning UTM Eagles coming up shortly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking with us. Right now we have head coach of the UTM Mississauga Eagles, Robert Brown. Robert, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you yourself?
I'm good, thank you. Congratulations on your 4-1 win. I just have a few questions for you, and the first would be, what was your game plan coming into this game? I mean, the Sheridan Bruins gave the Cambrian Golden Shields a run for their money yesterday in shootouts. They have Nicole Clark-Smith, Jonathan Jabison. What was your game plan coming into this?
Honestly, it was a short bench. We had a couple injuries, so it was just kind of go in and just play tough. I didn't want anybody to get hurt, so that was the big one. We just wanted to play nice and clean and hopefully score a couple goals, and we're just pretty proud that we won today.
Very true. You guys did put up 4 on the night. Speaking of which, a team effort. Your team was just clicking on all cylinders today, from Paul Bukowski scoring a few, Nolan Anderson, a fantastic goal. But 2 players specifically, Kojo Ahuwa, who was your player at the game, and your keeper, Jacob Monaco. How impressed were you with their performance?
It was nice for Kojo because he's getting back after five weeks of LCL sprain, so we really are proud that he's back. And you know, it's too bad we can't have him back earlier. It definitely could have been a game changer later in the season. And Jake played a good game today. That's good. He's fighting for a spot, so it's nice to see him really go out there and perform.
Now, you guys are going up against the Fleming Knights. What is your game plan going in? How are you guys going to prepare for that? Because the Fleming Knights did, in spectacular fashion, dominate the Niagara Knights. They're looking very good. How are you guys going to prepare for that next game coming tomorrow?
I think it's going to be one of those, again, like today, just kind of be loose and just enjoy the moment. It's kind of exciting for the boys to be where they are today, so we'll go in much the same today. A little bit different, obviously, because we don't know them, but we'll try and keep the ball on the ground, move it around, hopefully take the wind out of it, and score a couple goals.
All right, well, thank you so much, Robert, for answering our questions, and best of luck to you tomorrow in the Consolation Finals.
Thank you very much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Robert Brown, head coach of the UTM Eagles, just answering a few questions. Thank you so much for sticking around. Keep in mind, 3 o'clock coming up, the winners' game starts. The undefeated Humber Hawks will go at the Fanshawe Falcons. Thank you so much for sticking with us, and we'll be back with you in a moment right here, Centennial Field, the OCAA Men's Championships live.